Hello everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel. I am Pj-Cosmopolitan, and trust me, it's been a minute. Today I'm going to be sharing one of the great ways you can invest in yourself and why. why you should invest in yourself. So if you ask me, I'll particularly say that I consider it maybe somewhat awkward, strange, okay, or even weird that from January to December you do not attempt. I'm using the word attempt intentionally, okay, because that's just a trial. You don't even try to read at least one book. Like, how do you guys do these things? Honestly, I can't wrap my head around it, but that's what I think, okay. But I also understand that some people do not read for several reasons. There's so many reasons why a lot of people don't like reading. Some people get bored. Some people say as they sleep capsule, the moment they open one page, they are gone. Okay, so there are so many other reasons, like the popular saying, different strokes for different folks. But regardless, I think that reading is a great way you invest in yourself, and you have so many things to gain from that singular habit. So many benefits, so many things. So in this video I'm going to be sharing a couple of reasons, strong reasons, that will probably convince you or further strengthen your resolve to consider or take up reading as an interesting hobby. So without further ado, let us jump straight into the video. The first and most important reason why I think you should take up reading is because it improves, or it's a great way to acquire knowledge and information. Okay, let me use the Bible as a reference point. The Bible says in the book of Hosea that my people perish because they lack knowledge. Not because we lack anointing or we lack prayers and all of that. We need information, we need knowledge, we need a good grasp and understanding of subject matters, okay, because of course you know that the world is a global village and things are constantly evolving. It's so awesome, it's beautiful, it's something interesting that you just know, you're just aware. Reading expands our knowledge and understanding of the world and keeps us informed about current events, about history, about science, and so much more, okay? So we need to stay abreast of things, of information, of knowledge, okay, in a way that's you empowering yourself. So that's a very great way you invest in yourself when you start reading, you know. And that's why some people who do not have enough information, sometimes when they come out and share things that totally absurd, like aberrations and all of that, it looks like it is unpardonable, because you can't understand, like, okay, people can't seem to get it. Why don't you just want to do your research? Why don't you just want to read properly around the subject? Why don't you, so that you can, you know, it kind of empowers you. Reading empowers you, okay? You don't even have a good understanding or a proper grasp of a subject matter, and yet you're sharing things about that subject matter. Most times it's often misleading, it's erroneous, okay? It's not cool. I don't think it's cool, okay? So I think you should consider reading. That's what. So the second reason why you should consider reading is that reading improves our vocabulary and language skills, okay? Because through reading you are exposed to several new words, several new phrases, writing styles and the likes, okay? Like someone like myself, okay, I'm one of the people who like jotting out new words from in any new book I find myself reading, and it has really helped me over the years. Like even the Bible, the good book, the Bible, I found it like at some point when I used to read line by line that there's so many big vocabulary words that I do not even have the meanings to, or I wanted to be sure that, okay, I'm having a proper understanding of what this particular place is saying, so I looked them up in a dictionary and all of that. I understand also as well that many times we want to excuse our inadequacies by saying that, oh, English is not our mother tongue, it's somebody's language and all of that. Good. I'm not only restricting, or I'm not only placing emphasis on English language reading, okay? You can read in your mother tongue, you can read books that are written in your culture, your traditions, history about where you come from, whatever, but in a way you're building a bulk of vocabulary, and you are getting used to, you are getting exposed to cultural trends, writing trends, historian trends and all of that, and it helps you stay abreast. Like it gives you an edge, maybe that's the word, okay? So whatever is worth doing at all is worth doing very well. If you want to learn new languages. It's a good way. It's a great way. Like myself, I'm learning a new language, and honestly, it's beautiful because you get used to, or you get exposed to things that are not even naturally what you're used to. Okay, and you build your bank of words from there, and it gets better. We are not saying everything has to happen overnight, but these are some of great ways, or some great things you stand to benefit from when you start paying attention to reading. Okay, so start reading. Start reading. Rome was not built in a day. So the fact that your vocabulary is not so cool right now doesn't mean that it can't get better, or that you can't improve. Even when you think you're already there, there is always room for improvement. No matter how smart or how good you're already with a particular vocabulary or something, okay, you can always improve from there. And there's no crime in building on knowledge. Like till we go to the grave, we will always have to learn one or two things. We will always constantly be in learning, and that's one important reason. So the third reason why you should take up reading is for mental stimulation. Reading exercises the brain and makes it active, and thereby preventing it from cognitive decline. Okay, when we read, it kind of stimulates our critical thinking skills, our analytical skills, okay, our reasoning skills. Okay, that's in a way you're stimulating your mental capacity, your mental capability. Sorry, and that is also helping you reduce cognitive decline, because I don't want to go into the medical aspect of the things that go on when you do your critical thinking, when your cerebral cortex, your medulla, and all of those things are stimulated. So many things are activated from one center to the other, the brain center, the this and the that. Apart from all of that, you know, it is because you're stimulating the brain. That's why you are activating the pattern. If you don't use your brain for a very long time, honestly, you're going to struggle with some things. Like there's some words that you already know how to, you know what they mean, you know what they are, you're familiar with them, but over time, because you've not used that word for a very long time, you're struggling with trying to recall, you're trying to struggle with remember what exactly it is you're thinking over. You know, something that is very close and yet you can't lay your finger on it. Is, you know, this still borders down on we not frequently engaging the brain, and you're not stimulating the brain or mental capacity. So that's a major reason why you should continue reading, or why you should start reading. Another reason why you should be reading, or you should take up reading, is for stress reduction. Honestly, engaging in a good book can divert your mind from the current stress, okay, help promote relaxation, okay, and it takes your mind off your daily worry and allows you to escape into another world, like in a way diverting that worry from the moment. Okay, so it's, if you've seen my video stress reduction, I'm going to put the link somewhere here or here. Okay, so try watching it. I talked about some of these things. Reading helps you, it helps you, like, it just relaxes, it eases off the stress. Of course, this might be a temporary relief, but whatever, it's a diversional therapy, and it's a great way. So start reading. All the people who are burdened with all the issues of this life. So all the people who are stressed up, so this is an expo. Okay, consider it as me giving you an expo into what to do for people who are looking for safe spaces for coping mechanism, strategies or techniques and all of that. So when you start reading, you find out that you are relaxed the more, you're escaping from that current worry, allows you to concentrate or divert into something else that is more enjoyable. So another great reason why you should consider take up reading is for personal growth and self-improvement. Reading self-help or personal groups can provide insights, great insight into various aspects of our lives. We need to grow every day. Like, personal development is something that cannot be overemphasized. For everyday living, you need to grow. Like, when we talk about personal growth, we're talking about your personal development. You need to develop yourself, intentionally choosing to work on yourself to become a better version of yourself. So all these self-help, self-improvement books are going to help you provide proper guidance, tutelage, insights, depth into a wealth of things that you probably did not even know. Okay, so That's one great reason. And there are so many themes, there are so many genres of books under self-help. We talk about health management, talk about relationship, talk about health, talk about happiness, talk about so many other areas, okay? Just giving you proper guidance and insight into what you probably need for the moment. So consider it. Another reason why you should take up reading is for improved empathy and understanding. Reading fiction books help us to take up or put ourselves in the shoes of different characters, experiences, and people, okay? For instance, if you properly understand the subject matter, it helps you make better decisions or act better because you have a proper grasp of that subject matter. For instance, when we talk about emotional intelligence, if you have read about it or you can empathize, like you can put yourself in the shoes of other people. When we talk about those kind of topics, you won't be having bias styles. I don't know if you get what I'm saying. You won't try to exonerate your inadequacy because you already know. It's just like you trying to become somebody else, trying to figure out, oh, if I was in the shoe of this person, how was I going to feel? Will I react differently? Am I still going to say what I'm saying? Will I hold on to the opinion I have right now? Because you already know, oh, this thing hurts. From where these people come from a part of culture that they uphold, this is not right, this is not acceptable. So it helps you act better, okay, because you are able to simply empathize. You're able to simply put yourself in their shoes, in their experiences, in their culture, so you don't struggle with those kind of things. So that's one benefit. One other benefit. Yeah. So before I conclude this video, if you're not yet subscribed to my YouTube channel, please do not hesitate to click the subscribe button, click the notification bell so that each time I post a new video, you're going to be notified. Also, leave your comments in the comment section. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up if you're also enjoying it in any way. So let's get right back to why you should take or consider reading. So another reason is for enhanced creating and imagination. Reading stimulates our imagination and creative thinking, our problem solving skills as well, because your brain is being stimulated to imagine. As we visualize the stories, the characters, and the settings, it paints a picture, like it helps you paint a creative picture in your mind. And it encourages you to think beyond the boundaries of your own life. Like you go outside the box, you imagine things, you put them together, you create. Like creativity is powerful. You can never tell how much or how far you will go until you start painting pictures, imaginations in your mind, putting them together. You can never know how much you can travel. And that is like helping you think beyond the boundaries of even your own life. So that's a very great way. Another vital reason why we need to consider reading is that it helps you to advance your career. No matter the field of study that you're in or the specialization that you have, there is always books to help you get better in that field, okay, or in that niche. Let me put it that way. We have books in industry, for fashion, for medicine, for engineering, for different fields of life. Even if it is the non-conventional kind of occupation that you have, there are always books to help you get better, to advance in your career and have an edge, and gives you an edge above many other people, to stay abreast of what is going on, what you need to do, what you need to know, okay, and kind of empowers you in the same vein. Okay, so in summary, let me just say that I've talked about several reasons why you should consider reading, and I mentioned that reading helps you to acquire knowledge and information, that it improves your vocabulary and language skills, it improves and advances your career, it improves your critical thinking, problem solving and analytical skills, even your speaking skills. Reading improves your focus and your concentration. We talked about stimulating your mental capacity or capability. Reading boosts your inspiration and your motivation, stimulates your imagination, improves your conversation style and your skills, like when we talked about the empathy and all of that, because you can put yourself in another person's shoe and experience, you're kind of improving your conversational style, you get better. Okay, it helps you to sleep better. There's some people that they use sleeping as like their like their sleep inductor. The moment they open one page, like they have gone. So you need to know what books keeps you alert, keeps you awake, so that you can plan or better prepare how to read those kind of books. There are some books that when you open them, you are going to be awake, you're going to be alert. So those kind of books, you can reserve them for the night time. And those ones that you need, that they require more of your alertness, you can fix their reading towards or during the day. So it improves your sleep pattern as well. Reading helps you secure a source of companionship, because sometimes when you're bored, you want to alleviate stress or boredom, it can help you be occupied or stay preoccupied. Is it preoccupied? It helps you stay occupied rather. Reading increases your lifespan, whether you understand that or not, because when you alleviate when you know how to manage your stress, and when you can sleep better, you are improving your lifespan in a way. Okay, so reading improves your lifespan, and it connects you to the right people. Reading connects you to the right group of people, because you have you are easily attracted to the right like-minded person. You guys are on the same page, you can follow up their conversation, you feel empowered. It's not someone, I don't know, but for me, I think that I love people who read as well, and I easily connect with people that read. So that's why I can also speak well in that regard. So it connects you to the right group of people. Reading makes you vast. I mean, you just know little about everything. Imagine if you're married somebody or who likes book, not just being married, they are around people who are always sharing information and knowledge. Imagine how interesting and how beautiful it is that you always have little. You don't have to know everything about every subject matter, but just knowing little about just everything there about. You can't know everything, honestly, but that empowers you. That's your versatility. People can even consult you, they can ask you questions, and you can confidently, without being, if you are not sure, you can always say you are not so sure, but you might have a little opinion or something to say about just being vast. That's one more major interesting part or aspect of reading. Overall, I would say that reading is an enjoyable and enriching activity that offers numerous benefits for personal growth and development, for career advancement, intellectual development, emotional development. So you can't overgrow reading, you can't outgrow reading. Okay, you never graduate from the book of reading till you go to the grave. There will always I think always a need to read for one reason or for one purpose or the other. But the most important thing is, if you have a stronger reason why you need to, I think it will help you make the determination. So decide on your own why you think you should start reading, and that will help you become better in that regard. My message or my advice to you watching me today is to join the League of Readers. They say leaders are readers. Readers are leaders, right? So join the league of people who are reading to better and improve yourself, if not for anybody else, for your own advancement. And you will thank me later. Thank you so much for watching. I remain Peace Ogorombi, and I would catch you in my next one. Don't forget to subscribe. Bye.